So we're back. One mic, one love. This is A1. Chilling with my bros, man. Detroit Dre, what's up, man?
What's up with it, man?
Boss.
Yeah, you know me.
You got it looking good in there, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, like I'm really vibing right now.
I told you I was gonna have it set up for you, though.
I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it.
For
man.
you all.
And
you know, because we had to get Dre up in these keys up in this room.
He in his element right now, too.
Yeah, man.
I know that look in your eye, bro. I know it.
I feel it, man.
Let me hear it then. Let me hear it. My man's in them.
Yes, sir.
So real quick, man, we're going to get this thing kicked off. But before we do, I just want to take a brief moment. Everybody that's a part of One Mic that's supporting us, everybody that's in the group, especially those of you that reach out to us individually and on a personal level, whether inbox or text, it means the world to me personally. But we've spoken as a group, and we all really appreciate all the criticism, both negative and positive. We're learning from it, and we're gonna continue to move forward. So just want to extend a thank you, like a true One Mic thank you to everybody that's a part of this deal, man. It's real. And we're gonna do something a little different today. This is my personal choice. I feel that it's gonna bless us. We're gonna toast. We're toasting to One Mic. We're toasting to our episode, and we're gonna get this thing kicked off. So, brother, let's lift your glasses up.
Thanks, guys.
And we're gonna toast this, man. Brother to brother, and brother to sis. We speak to all races. No one gets dissed. As we speak from our truths, whether wrong or right, we pray to enlighten someone.
We are One Mic.
One mic.
Oh, we got Corey Robinson up in here this evening.
On the reverb.
Ooh, wee. You know he got something to say.
Yeah.
You gonna say something?
Man, y'all caught me on the slide, but it's all good.
Because you know that last episode, you know, we you gonna say something? It's something you wanna say.
I'm just gonna sit back in the cut, man, and enjoy my time with you fellas.
Well, Corey, we glad you're here, bro. For real,
Appreciate
man.
that, man.
You've been a part of us kicking it, man. So it is what it is. We just speaking truth.
That's
You
what's
know
up.
what I mean?
That's what's up.
Ain't no right or wrong. It's just truth or lies.
The truth shall set you free.
Yeah. Get you locked up. Dre, what's happening, my man?
Ain't nothing to it, man.
Talk to me, brother.
Well, you know what, man? We've been on the phone, man, and we've been kicking it a little bit, man. And we've been talking about relationships, and what I come to realize, man, is that we got a lot of diversity amongst all of us. So I want to talk about it a little bit.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
Well, you know, when you say that we're going to talk about that a little bit, elaborate that on that for me. On what you want to talk about when it comes to relationships.
Well, one of the major things, man, is longevity. I want to talk about that. You guys got a lot of longevity, man.
In marriage.
Yeah.
That's real.
You know, I might got a lot of longevity in multiple relationships. That's got the same one, man. You know, it's a lot of brothers out here want to know the secret, man. Is it a secret?
Well, you know what? No.
Is it a choice? I mean, what is it?
Because I'm going to be honest with you. I might be in love today. I might not be in love with her tomorrow. You know, hey, that's just how relationships are.
In love or at peace?
At peace.
Yeah. Because you in love.
You in love.
Well, however you want to call it. I might not like you today.
Oh, yeah. We two grown people.
I'm going to love you tomorrow, whatever you want to call it. But, hey, it is what it is.
Two grown people, man. We can't get tired of looking at each other.
Yeah, man.
So what do you do when you get tired, man? I mean, I know what I've done.
You know what? It's more of a commitment.
Right, okay. I understand.
You committed to this person. Mm-hmm. Whether you in love or like or whatever you want to call it, because you're married to him. So there is a commitment that is there. So, you know, for me, I'll be married 20 years come January the 2nd. I'll let everybody know. January the 2nd, 1997 is when I got married.
All right.
So, man, I didn't think I was going to be married this long, to be honest with you, because we done been through the roller coaster of love. Like the Ohio players say.
Right.
So, all I can say, man, is what are you looking for in a mate?
What am I looking for?
Or in a relationship, I should say. We don't speak on marriage. A relationship.
And you know what? The only thing that I look for is somebody to be a cheerleader, man.
Support.
Yeah, because see, if you got somebody that's being your cheerleader, I've done a lot of things in my life. There's a lot of things I'm proud of, a lot of things I'm not proud of, but most of the things that I'm extremely proud of in my life is because I had somebody that was able to cheer for me and say, you know what, I support your vision. I support you as a strong black man, and just being by my side, man, and it's enabled me to do some great things. But when you lose that cheer, man, gosh, typically that relationship tend to, it wither.
Oh yeah. Well, if you don't have any support, bro, it's hard to keep your drive. But let me share this. Well, actually, and I don't mean to put you under the gun.
Okay.
But considering what you just said, as far as when you don't have that cheerleader, and I'm not speaking to you directly. I'm speaking to anyone who may be listening. From my experience, in order for someone to follow you and to support you, first off, we have to be true and clear about what it is or where it is we're headed. Because nobody wants to follow you blindly, and nobody wants to follow you when you're unsure of where you're going.
That's good talk.
You know what I mean?
They work for a little while, but when it all comes out, they want you to have a plan and a vision, like you said.
Yeah.
So you got to be ready for that plan and vision for you and the people that's following you going down that path.
With the term cheerleader used, cheerleaders practice and have to have an understanding of cheering for a losing team.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? But they aren't practicing to cheer for a team that hit the field with absolutely no plan at all. You know what I mean? If that team walks out of that tunnel with their heads down as losers before the first kickoff,
Yeah.
Right.
these cheerleaders are not going to cheer for that, bro. But if they come out like they coming out to play and win, they're going to cheer them even when they lose. That's what a good spouse going to do. When we focused on what we're doing and we honest about what we're doing and we have a clear vision. And I say this to anybody that may be listening, especially my brothers that's sitting here with me. We have to follow Christ, because ain't no woman supposed to follow no man that's not following Christ. Where are we leading? Now we may get a little sidetracked in our walk.
Exactly.
But if you have no walk, you're not positioned. And we got positions to play as men.
Well, you just said something. Now, when you say follow Christ, are you talking about Christ individually? Are you talking about religion individually?
Well,
Everybody
you're
gonna follow
one.
Christ.
You're one-on-one with it. When I say let me not use the word Christ then,
Okay.
because that would take us into a biblical thing, and I don't want to do that.
Okay.
But whatever your higher power is,
Exactly.
you have to be in line with that. And I'm gonna leave it wide open, because we all may be on something different on that.
Yeah.
But if you have nothing but yourself that you're doing, you kind of gonna be out there by yourself at the end of that. It's just my take.
Oh, we thought you wanted to say something.
We heard something coming out the corner.
We heard some air seep out, and it went back in.
Please don't make sure to say, "Well, what's on your mind?"
Hey man, I'm still new to this, man. I'm enjoying my time with y'all though.
Yeah,
No, it's all
well, we're
good.
glad you're here, bro.
I'm just glad you came.
Well, people have to
I'll
people,
chime in. You guys are pros, really, and I'm just here hanging out. Just want to see what's going on.
We pros at what?
We doing the same thing we do when we just go out, smoke a cigar, and have a drink.
Yeah.
We just broadcast it. Our typical conversations.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna sit in the cut though, and now every now and then I may say something.
Okay.
And it's probably
Everybody make eye contact with Corey when we speak.
I agree with that.
Draw him in.
Yeah. But Drake. So, I mean, when you, what relationship has really helped you in life?
You know what? I look at life like science. I look at people like science, man. Everybody come into your life for either going to add, subtract, multiply, divide in your life. You got to figure out why a person is in your life. Each relationship I've been in, I can say I probably was in it because they were adding something to my life, or multiplying. And it's not always financial. It's, it could be just positivity, a self-worth, but the thing about it is when they stop being positive, when the addition and the multiplication stop happening in your life, how do you handle that? Now, I know how to handle that on just a mutual friendship, but we're talking about, let's jump into like marriage. You know what I'm saying? I've been married before. It's easier in a relationship, a dating relationship where, okay, you look up and this person isn't adding positivity, energy, or into your life, and you're like, well, okay, I'm gonna cut this off, right? And y'all know me, man. I'm quick to cut something off, right? What do you do in a marriage, man? How do you handle that? You know what I'm saying? I know I've handled a lot of things. Probably not the best kind of way. I've been married 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So that speaks volumes.
Here's my key with you.
I've handled it.
Here's my key with you. And we'll never be married. But as a really, really, I value your friendship, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We go back, 25 years?
Man, half of my life, man.
Yeah, really. That's something. I like how you put that. That's true. Yeah, real talk. But listen, I know you. And one thing I know about you, bro, if I invite you out, if I tell you to come kick it with me, I better keep you interested. Because once you lose it, you lose it.
Yeah.
Which means I'm going to lose you for the rest of the evening. Now, if we went to a committed relationship, that means I'm going to lose you for a long time.
Long motherfucking time.
I know you, bro. I watched you in action. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say and commend you on, bro, you're honest about it. You know what I mean? I've heard you say it like, no, I got me. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Ray, one
I know
straight up people that I've known.
If it's not working, I want to come on agreements that it's not working. I don't want to end it.
You
on
gonna
a bad
communicate
note.
that
Yeah,
this
it's
is
not
not
working.
what this is not what it's. It ain't for us.
Here's what I want
not
to
it.
share on that particular deal. We have to be committed to the era. You understand what I'm saying? Like my wife and I hadn't had a perfect relationship. We hadn't had a perfect marriage. As a matter of fact, we've been very challenged, bro. But I love this woman so much, man, that even in my faults, that's my bottom. That's my girl. That's my dude. That's my everything. I don't need no best friends. I don't need no. I appreciate you guys, man. We bros. But my wife, man, is my bro. I don't need to ride with no homies because I know this girl gonna come ride with me. But I know she understands my faults, and even if she don't understand them, she accepts them and try to help me work through them.
Did you get that in the beginning?
We've been dating since high school, bro. So
They grew up. They've grown up together.
Yeah,
from teenagers.
We've probably been more challenged than you in your marriages because we knew too much about each other. You understand what I'm saying? But I think we both made a conscious decision that you got a problem right now. This is her talking to me. You have a problem right now, man. But I'm gonna help you get through this because I love you. You know what I mean? And she's had her problems. But guess what? I don't care about your problems right now. I'm gonna help you through these because I love you. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's really what it is. I get you, but I ain't feeling you. So let me give you your space, or if it's not that chill, we gonna snap at each other for real, and then we gonna come back at some peace.
So do you get that from time? Let me ask you that, Sheldon. You know what I'm saying? Does that come from time? Because you look at, Adrian's a great example, right? But from what I gather from that is, it was time
invested.
Because
of the time?
You know what? Now check this out. I'm gonna say this then. Nicole and I, I'm using name.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you did that.
You did, man. Go on. Say what you gotta say. You done said it now.
But you know, I can edit all that out.
What's the, I'm gonna say, what's the marker at? Because that's gonna be edited.
Yeah.
You good, man.
My wife and I, man, we met in '94 over the phone through her friend. Mm-hmm. And at that time, you know, I'm living in my apartment. You know, I'm half going to work and all this old stuff here, and didn't really have a total means of transportation. But when I say that is, long story short, we hooked up. Next thing you know, we moved in together. But what I saw in her was that a person that had my back. Even when I didn't have a vehicle, she came over and say, drive mine to work. That was more of an attraction for me than anything, because you looking at somebody that really hadn't known me for, it was just a short period of time all this occurred. So, you know, right then I'm like, oh man, I'm about to think about where we're gonna go. So then we eventually moved in together. It got to a point to where, hey, what are we doing? We got married. Knowingly, you know, I might not felt like being married at that time, but I didn't want to lose her. But I've grown as a man, and I tell anybody this, man. I mean, we done went from an apartment with just a bed in to a nice home and 2 cars in the garage.
Okay, so let me ask you this. And I think this may, I know you can answer. And I think it's gonna help you for what you were asking, a question. I get the challenge. I get the trial in the beginning, and it all turned good. I get that. But what Dre needs to understand, or what maybe someone else needs to hear is, and I know I can answer it, and I will. How do you get past the trial? Like, I understand what made you continue to be engaged with this woman. Mm-hmm. She supported you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And every man needs that, man. But in his case, when that's not there, what if the support wasn't there, and
you referring to him just dating this woman, whoever it is,
even before marriage,
okay,
or after marriage,
after marriage,
because sometimes people can play a role until marriage, and then it goes.
Wow.
So if after that,
you talking
then
now, man?
Like what keeps you grounded with this woman? What keeps you not leaving this woman? What keeps you engaged with this woman? You know what I'm saying? My particular deal is I just freaking love her, man. Wow. And if she decided she didn't want to be with me anymore, which was the case years ago, when she had good right, because I wasn't focused. Well, I was focused, but it was on the wrong stuff. Mm-hmm. So if she decided to do that today and had a legitimate reason, guess what? I'm still gonna love that woman, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This ain't about no kids. That kid's grown. I'm not
about the game plan.
It's just, man. And
at the end of the season, you gotta get one to the Super Bowl.
You know, say y'all got marriage. Y'all have the marriage. Y'all had a beautiful home. But now she's not supportive. She got what she wanted. My sister ain't like that. You okay? I know I know she's not like that. I'm just talking. I'm talking for the ones that experienced that. Yeah. I'm talking about my brother Dre, who said, "What about when you don't have what you have, or what I have, or what you have, Corey?" You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. How do you continue to build, or don't you?
Wow. Well, you know what? Ooh, that's a good one. When you say continue to build, we have to still, how can I say this? Be on the same page. We still have to have a conversation with each other. We still have to communicate with each other.
Talk with and not at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if you can't talk to each other, what are you there for? Why are you there?
No communication.
You know, so
that's
that relationship is gonna go down from the beginning. So if you're not talking from the beginning, just dating or whatever, all the way up until you get married, and after you get married, if it doesn't, you don't keep talking, having a conversation, you're going nowhere. I mean, everything from finances to what it is that you want from them, and because Nicole is going.
She gonna kill you.
Yeah, she is go. Well, you know what?
Throw a last name on it. Oh, they already know.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'll say my wife. It's my wife.
Right.
But you know what? Though, hey, y'all know her now, Nicole. If you don't know her, you know her now. You know, so
Well, everybody know your wife.
Yeah.
Everybody know your wife.
Yeah, who she is.
20 years, everybody know who your wife is, bro. Yeah, everybody know your wife is.
You know,
That's no
so
secret.
I mean, man, it comes down to being together financially, spiritually. I mean, it wasn't a time we went to church together. We didn't do any of this at one point in time in our relationship.
In your talk just now, man, since you had the mic, man, you said finances probably 3 times.
I heard this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that stands out to you in your relationship. It has to be. Unknowingly, it has to, because you've really said that.
And the reason why I said that is because, you know, when you're growing up and you're looking at your parents in their relationship, finances can be a way to break you up. Mm-hmm. You know, for you all not to be together. Because I sat there and watched it. Mm-hmm. You know, one person wants to go in this direction. This person wants to go here. But for me, on the finance end is I can give her I can put my whole check in the bank. And I don't have to worry about it being gone with overdrafts and so forth and so on. That's trust.
But what if that was tainted? What if that was mistreated?
In what way? What you mean mistreated? Like
where it wasn't what you just described, where there was overdraft, where you were putting it all in, and there were overdrafts. And
if our relationship
as a man and as a husband, like how do you continue?
Well, you know, we gonna have to sit down and have a conversation about this.
Definitely, yeah.
And hey, why is this happening? We need to go here, blah blah blah. Because you just can't just break up with them just because, you know, because you're in a committed relationship at this time when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but isn't it because I love her through her era? You know
of course,
I mean?
Exactly. Oh, exactly. Because she gonna love.
I think that's the main thing that I want to get across. We have to love our spouses, bro, through their eras. Because I know damn well my wife has loved me through mine. And once we get hung up on an era in somebody else, we blinded by that, and we ain't seeing our own. Like, everybody brings something to the table. But you damn better believe everybody is leaving their table with something too. Now, when you start taking more than you bringing, and you're being wrong in what you're doing, it's a problem. But how do we deal with the problem? We gotta love through error. Marriage ain't perfect, man. You talking about 2 people, newlywed or extended. Talking about 2 individuals, bro, that think a certain way. Now we learn how to coincide and cohabitate, but we still got our own way of thinking. Mm-hmm. We have a rule in my house, and it's because I know that my wife and her family, they lived a certain way, and I know that me and my mom and popcorn, we lived a certain way.
Yeah.
And we have a rule in my house. Say nothing about my mama and keep your hands to yourself.
Okay,
and go from the kids.
That's the rule.
Oh, that's a rule. And everybody will say it. You hear me? Everybody say, "Oh, say nothing about my mama and keep your hands to yourself."
how much do you incorporate family with relationship?
Oh,
it's important.
Wow. To me, it's important, bro. Like. I didn't want to get on my mom, but like. My mom actually told my wife in high school, man, baby, leave this boy alone. He ain't heading nowhere. He ain't getting this right. Go live your life. Go prosper in life. That, I couldn't believe it. When I heard it from my girlfriend at the time, you lying on my mom. You know what I mean? And I questioned my mom. I ain't told that girl that. When I became an adult and we started to like realize life, understand life, and understand love, and understand like, you know, no matter what we keep doing outside of one another, we keep coming back to one another. My mama told me when she saw that we were for real. Yeah, I told her to leave you alone.
Wow.
because you wasn't doing nothing. You know what I mean?
But you know why she told her that?
Because she loved her.
And she gave her game.
Yeah, she gave her game.
She gave her game when she was young.
Did, bro. And she meant
But
listen, not
your
only
wife
did my
picked up
mama
on
do
that.
it, not only did my mama do it, my granddaddy told me that that is a beautiful little girl.
Yes.
And I hope that she helps you. I was bad in high school.
Oh, yeah.
She said, I hope that she helps you get your shit together again. And when I didn't, by my granddaddy's time frame, which was very quick, he told her the next holiday. You hear me?
You know,
Your mom saw something
where he
in your
said,
wife.
get it together again.
Yeah,
Because he already knew you already had it.
I had that.
You been had it from day one.
So from my understanding, love is so important. It has nothing to do with what Tina Turner was talking about when she said, "What's love got to do with it?"
Love got a whole lot to
You know,
do with it.
So break it down. What is love, man? What you know? Help me to understand. What
I love you as a brother.
Okay.
You understand that? Mm-hmm. And I've watched you through your faults, and I still got your back, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe that.
Now, if I see you getting down with somebody and you were wrong about it, I got your back. Don't mean I'm supposed to fight everybody who you just cursed out.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make sure don't nobody handle you.
Mm-hmm.
You know
But
what I
you
mean?
gonna have a conversation tomorrow between the two of y'all. That's real. I'm bringing the
You understand what I'm saying? And listen, my wife don't have to fight for me in this world, man. She don't have to fight for me to the public. She don't have to fight for me in any aspect of our marriage or our life. I'm gonna make that fight. But she dang sure gonna make sure I'm good. And when we good, we finna have a sit down.
Yeah.
Don't you ever do that no more.
No, we get them on.
You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, we talk
That's
about
a hell of a
this. Yeah,
breakdown.
she come to me.
That's
with
real
that.
though. You know, we have to love through the ugliness, man. And everybody got some in them. If you think you a perfect husband, you walking around here perfect husband, no sir. You just been getting away with some, or ain't nobody figured you out yet. And you don't have a perfect wife. Everybody got errors, man. We human. The only person walked this earth, and I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna be it. The only person walked this earth, biblically, without any tarnish, was Jesus. But he stayed in spiritual prayer daily, minute for minute, second for second. So as soon as we're not praying or not, and we can't do that, we can't live as Jesus. That's why we be like. You can't be the same. But he was able to walk this earth, if it's biblically true, in prayer constantly. And when he wasn't in prayer, he was witness. It was always biblical. It was always God affected. And we don't do that on a daily basis. And once we get outside that realm, especially in our marriage, we open up doors for all kind of devil. So we have to understand that we have tarnished lives individually, and we have to love our spouses through it. Because we ain't perfect. My wife is not perfect. She's just perfect for me. I'm not perfect.
Yeah, man. You said
But I'm
something.
perfect for her.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Say that one more time.
Y'all make a song, play the piano on that one.
I'm feeling that.
But no, I'm serious. I mean, I'm joking, but I'm dead serious,
Yeah.
man. Dre said that's a song.
It is.
I'm serious though.
Next time I see you, man, I got
I can't wait to hear it. You know I pull up bumping it, don't you?
right.
Cause you know, I mean, man, it's just I done been through all kinds of ruckus with my marriage, relationship, whatever you want to call it. In like, you know, just period. I'm gonna get some of that out. Anyway, man, I mean, I just when I you know, the best feeling in the world is when you open up the garage and her car there, my baby at home waiting on me. Then you walk in the door.
They ain't always been a good feeling for me.
She can sit out in the garage a little longer.
Yeah, you know. See, that's where we different. Because that ain't always been a good feeling for me, you know. As a matter of fact, you know, I remember plenty days, you know, I saw the garage and it just changed my whole mood, man.
Well,
You know.
What'd you do? Turn around and go to Home Depot or something?
Hey, man, I might have sat in my car for a while, man, for, you know, like, I got to go up in here, man.
Why is that? Why did you sit in the car or whatever, didn't want to go in the house?
the game plan is not put together.
Okay.
That's what it is.
What did you break it down?
You're not going for the you're not going for the same goal. So your wife, apparently you didn't have the same feeling, or for that woman, maybe you were forced into that relationship. I don't know what it was. I don't know if you were forced it from a kid or if it was.
Hey man, I can talk about that right there, man. You just said something, man. I don't know if we want to. I'm getting a no-go. Okay. Hey, you know what? Let me look this way. I'm about to talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
I knew he needed to be here.
Continue, Corey.
Yeah.
Please do elaborate.
Told you I'm a new
Drake, boy, you
man.
handle Drake.
Hey,
Let's move forward.
Okay.
Let's wrap up where you are.
Yeah.
But let's keep it moving. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think we were gonna be on this that long, man.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But it's important, bro. So, like, seriously, where were you? Because we didn't give you all hours. Where were you when you just decided,
I'm done.
I'm done?
What made me be done in a relationship was when you feel like you can't do anymore. Unhappiness. You don't have to stress too many times to me about being unhappy.
Yeah.
I'm really a problem solver, and most of the jobs I've done, operation manager, because I like to problem solve. And this is what happened in a relationship, and it can hurt me sometimes because in a relationship, if I problem solve and I come to a conclusion that I'm the reason why you're unhappy, and I'm not willing to change my character as an individual because this is who I am, that's a problem, man. Because what it's telling me is you're not comfortable with me as a person. If I'm not making you happy, you got to really bring that out. You can't just, don't leave that in the air. I'm not making you happy. You got to break that down.
The reference of the job and being in management, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But in marriage, it's not that easy. Like in marriage, we have to what is the word? We have to have a median. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't ask my wife to give up everything. That's her life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I have to just ask her, hey babe, which I really hadn't had that problem. You know what I'm saying? But in particular areas, like, and I guess honesty is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but see, I've watched and read it though, man. But the crazy part about,
bro, you don't know my wife.
Yeah. But listen. But what I do know, I'm telling you what I know.
No, you tell me what you think you know.
Okay, well, I got a good damn idea of what I've seen.
But no, listen, there's still a median we have to meet at. Like, I can't ask her to not be who she is. I just ask her, hey man, that part right there, like, you gotta chill on that, when you're dealing with me.
You said her not being who she is.
I can't ask her not to be who she truly is. Like, everybody has certain characteristics, man. And they don't come out till after years of marriage where you be like, I really don't like that about her.
but you know what? That sometimes attract you. Like me and my wife, it attracted me to my wife because when you say she was sort of the alpha of the family. Mm-hmm. She was the youngest, but she took care of things.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
And I felt the same way. So now there's two alphas running there. She want to run the household, and I want to run the household.
So y'all bumping heads now.
Oh, well, a lot of times. Yeah. A lot of times when I say...
I never thought about that. But
I mean, I see that in her, and I appreciate that. And that's what really attracted me to it.
But that make y'all a strong unit, man.
But you know what? We have to sometimes give up a little bit. I gotta let her run certain things, and then of course she gonna let me run certain things or do the certain things.
Y'all found a medium in that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. But then you know what? We find things that we like to do together, and that kind of pivots the whole conversation and the whole relationship. Yeah. And then we good again.
A1, I'm gonna throw something out there that's gonna help a lot of people, man, because we've talked, there's a lot of things we won't share with everybody on this topic here, but there's some things I feel that we can share. One of the things that stood out with me and in our conversations was there's a lot of times in relationships, just as men, that we can build a lifetime of being who we want to be, right? To the point to where you don't acknowledge on who you are. It could be right now. I want to say what, I'm 45 years old, and there's a lot of things. Just listening to your viewpoint of who I am as a person. Seriously, man, it's real talk.
No, I'm listening.
On where I can see, I'm like, goddamn, maybe this is who I am. Fuck who I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is who I am. And so if you accept me for who I am, I might got somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm, I'm a visionary. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the difference though. I think that in your case, you've had somebody willing to have the patience to deal with you and work with you.
But
you don't have the patience. You understand? I know you, Dre. I can't speak directly on marriage with you, but I just know from when we were 19 and 20, bro.
No, it's real talk. 'Cause I mean, that's what
you were defined in what you was about, and if somebody wasn't feeling it, bro, you were moving. I respected that because I was the type of cat I get caught up. You know that.
Yeah.
But you see the
All right.
Okay.
He got the finger up. All right.
But you see the difference in that.
Okay, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do.
When you just going in and having fun, a lot of gagging, or you getting pushed into a situation where, like I was asking him earlier, if there was something that caused them to get together without him really knowing that they was going to be married, if you don't go in this relationship to saying, we finna get to the Super Bowl together, the end game, and that's growing old.
Right.
The Super Bowl is growing old together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being able to depend on each other in the long run.
And being okay with the losses.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We all want to win. I know I want to win. We gotta be okay with the losses, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta be okay with the losses. That's both ways. Ain't no.
So when
ain't
you
no
figure
TO
out
attitude in
that
the
that's what you want to do, and then that chick figure out that, and you meet her family too. Meet her family.
No, what's gonna have to happen with me? They're gonna have to meet A1 so they can tell. You know what I'm saying? So he can give them the scoop.
already,
you know what I'm saying?
I told you. I didn't know we were going there. But anybody Dre introduced me to, I'm gonna pull him to the side, bro, and I'm gonna tell him one thing: you better keep him interested.
Yeah.
That's it. So, that being said, what does it take, bro? Not so. Yeah, on you. I want to hear you, but answer this for everybody else that may go through the same thing. What does it take to keep that woman interested, bro? Not her. I'm sorry. To keep you interested.
Building on the future. Actually living out the things that you spoke on. Initially in a relationship, you speak on visions, right? What you would like to see, right? You discuss it, you share it.
It should be fun to do that.
Yeah, every man does that because every man should be a visionary, correct? At some point, you got to live that out. Now, if you lose your connection, if you're my, we're in this relationship, I've shared with you in the beginning of our relationship, this is the path that I want to go down. Okay, you got to be clear on, being truthful on if that's the path you want to take. Don't steer off and say, yeah, I love that. We go out, we dine, and we do all this good stuff. We get married, and you got an ulterior motive on the things that you want to do in your life. Now, don't get me wrong. Life is about many different visions, but ultimately, me as a man, if I share with you my true passion and my true vision, don't steer me away from that, because that's who I am.
Because you want that support.
I need that support.
And I hear another topic.
So that's the things that keep me interested, because I want to see my vision out.
But you got to know and be willing to turn and pivot at the same time. She's got to do the same thing. There are some things you may realize or think that you want to do at the beginning of your relationship that you got to turn, and it's not going to work that way, but you got to turn it. It may be from eating certain food. You may not like certain food. You know what I mean? But then you have to say, okay, I'm willing. If you love Mexican food or whatever, try it. I'm not saying just, have that person. That person's got to be willing to try it in order to be able to kind of give you your support that you need. Sounds like you're asking for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because there's common ground in that. So you can go to any restaurant with whoever you with, even though you have no business in that restaurant. Absolutely. You think there's nothing in there that you're interested in. Everybody got a menu that's gonna be to the side menu.
Something for you.
But if you never give your spouse, or if you never give yourself the leeway to experience that restaurant with your spouse, you just froze up and missed the opportunity to go where she wants to go, where she enjoys going, and you can go in there and order your damn cheeseburger. But you never know because you never gave that
missed opportunity.
Yeah,
it's good talk.
Real talk.
When you first found love, how you felt so good, the kind that lasts forevermore, so you thought it would. Suddenly the things you see got you hurt so bad, so bad. How come the things that make us happy make us sad? Seem to be joy and pain are like sunshine and rain. Joy.
So, moving right along, I want to ask this, brothers. We all have daughters. Sheldon, you don't have a daughter that's your birth daughter, but I know you have a goddaughter, am I right?
Yeah, niece.
Your niece?
Oh, yeah.
So we all play a significant role in some young lady's life. Speaking of relationships, I just wanted to ask, and of course I can answer this as well. How do we prepare them for relationships, or what have you guys done? And I'll start this by saying, and it may sound crazy, but I told my wife, and my goddaughter kind of shared light on this. Anyway, I told my daughter that she wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend unless he actually called and asked me if they could date exclusively. And that was when she was in the 9th grade. I told her, I don't have a problem with you having a boyfriend today. But if he hadn't called me and asked if y'all could be exclusive, then you don't have a boyfriend. A little harsh maybe, I don't know. Because I never called nobody dad and asked if I could go out with their daughter. You know?
I did.
But
I would have had to be on 3-way.
Well, that's how it happened. That's how it happened. On 3-way. She called, and actually he called, and I'm like, how do you get my number? Phone, But I like this young man, bro, because he did that.
Yeah.
He wasn't ashamed.
Yeah.
And my only question for him, it had nothing to do with him personally. I asked him one question: does your parents know you want to be exclusive with a young lady? And he said, yes, sir, I talked to my parents. We're good. We good. I'm happiest dad in the world today. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, my daughter officially has a boyfriend, and I know about it. And he seems to be a good little dude. I don't know him. And I understand we can put on the facade, because I am. So I wasn't fooled. I was just like, right now we good.
It was he is show
You
some
understand what I'm
respect.
saying? Yeah. And his parents are good, man. Like I consider them friends. We're good. But my goddaughter, and this may be giving up some game, but my goddaughter told me, you know what happened? You liked it too much, and she saw it. Wow. That's what my godbaby told me, man. I ain't gonna call her name out, which I would love to. But she said you liked it too much, and your baby saw it.
Wow.
So that may not have been why they broke up, but it definitely played a role in her when she was looking.
Oh, so they're not dating anymore?
Oh no. But listen, like I like this young man. Like you know what I
I'm
mean?
in there.
You know what I'm saying? And I never thought about the fact. Okay, you too deep, Dad. I never thought about that. So I kind of overplayed it, I guess you could say. And my point on relationships with my daughter is, I gave her that standard. She did it. I'm thankful for that. But bro, I take my daughter out, not every Saturday, but a lot of Saturdays we go out to eat. And it's just our time. If my daughter's walking and I'm physically, I see she's a little ahead of me, I speed up a little bit because I want to get the door for her. You know what I'm saying? I do everything that a man should do.
You know why?
Go ahead. You teaching her what you're the representative of what she should be striving to look for in a man or a mate
if she don't learn from
exactly.
me,
Who she gonna learn
who she
from?
gonna learn from? Because I damn sure don't want to learn the wrong way.
Exactly. And there's a lot of that
What's
out there today.
what's y'all's take on that?
It's a lot of that out there, man. Because I think a lot of times, man, when fathers do things like you just speaking of with your daughter, I think, man, a lot of times that'll bring down teen pregnancy. Because can't nobody love me like my daddy.
Yeah.
You got to come with it when you come to me. So this young man can't just come in there and have your nose, ears wide open.
Candy bar and
Looking for love.
Exactly, because you know what's gonna be open after that.
I saw one of our group friends.
Go ahead.
Y'all. But I saw one of our group friends post the other day that her dad, and I've seen a lot of it, but she posted, my dad, the first dude I truly love. You know what I mean? I truly love. And the first man and the last man that I know is gonna truly love me. Man, do you not think I want my daughter to look at me like that?
Absolutely.
For real. She can hold
That would
one.
melt in my heart.
Oh man.
Hey.
And
But
you know
how
I ain't gonna say her name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She posted
I seen that picture. But I started maybe, man, it had to be in 2008 with my daughters, man. So they had to be, I don't know. But they have these new things that I think are awesome now with the father and daughter dance. I've been doing that since my daughters.
Is that amazing?
Yeah, because it gives total interaction of a full day, man. You have to open the doors. You gotta take them to the event. You get them the flowers. You dress up. You do the whole part, right? Yeah. Man, I love it. Yeah, I love it. And I've been doing. I think me and my daughters have been doing that for quite some time, man.
I never saw it until I moved to the country, man. Riesel, Texas, they do it. Shout out to Riesel, because they do that, and that's a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah, it's
beautiful
thing,
man.
It's
daughter, father.
So it's important for you to date your daughter.
Oh, definitely, man. And we did Saturday lunches, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's really important, bro, for real, man.
And you know what, man? I got two friends. These two friends, female friends. They're one, her father passed away. He went jogging, didn't come back home. Yeah. Had a heart attack, died. So, but it's amazing, man, how you have to be in your daughter's life from the beginning, because that dude was in his daughter's life from the day she came from her mother. He took her to the doctor, took her to school, did all this every day up until he passed away. And she was, 11 years old. Not knowing that was going to happen to him, but he set a representation of this. They did the daughter father dance together, all of that, man. And he set the standard. This is my daddy. She know who her daddy was, even though he left her at an early age. Then another one, man, her.
Do you see in her? Can you see the fact that her dad made a major impact?
She got determination. She don't want to fail. That's him. He instilled all this into this little girl.
That's awesome.
She may be quiet at times, but I go over there, hug her, because I can't take the place of, can't take his place.
Right.
But I still got
you're a support system.
So, and that's where she got ready to play volleyball. Mother called me, she want to play volleyball. I said, okay. Call my sister. She go over there, help her with her volleyball so she can make the team. So those are little things that I want her to understand. You can call me when you need some help with something. You know, I'm not your daddy. Never be that.
Right.
You know, but you can come to me.
You know, one of my daughter's friends called me cheer dad.
Not your dad.
Cheer dad, bro. And I laugh, you know what I mean, but I understand why. You know what I mean? Because
What's the meaning behind it?
well, I can't speak for her, but I hope it means that she's noticed. Not only am I at a game or an event for my daughter, man, I'm like everybody. I love y'all. I support y'all.
You everybody daddy when you
And
out there.
I pulled, without being disrespectful, I've pulled certain kids to the side and not roasted them, but told them, man, I'm not sure your mama and daddy know about this, but I've noticed it. And if your mama don't know about this, you need to check that. For real.
So what do y'all want to leave with everybody listening? Whether it be a relationship with your spouse, your dating, or the relationship with your daughter.
Well, the reason why I brought up the daughter deal is because it's very important as men that we be active in our young daughters' lives. And if we haven't been,
Don't give up.
no, at all. At all. And when they become young adults, they still need us. My daughter, you know, my first daughter, y'all understand the relationship with that.
Exactly.
I support her 100%. I got her back 100%. And I would never change that, bro. If she called me and I missed that call, as soon as I see that phone, she the first call I make. You know what I mean? I got her back. That ain't gonna never change. My daughter, Adrian, I got her back. That ain't gonna never change. She is important in my life. And I think that regardless to what has played out, we have to be there as men for our daughters. We have to be their first courtship. We have to be everything that a man is supposed to be. So when they finally get to the point to where they think they want a man, they understand what one is. That's important. I wanted to get that out. As far as marriage, my take, to wrap it up, we have to be willing to give as much as we take. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of men holler that ride or die. Yeah, I'm ready to die for mine, bro.
Wow.
So mine gonna ride for me.
That's one thing I
For
can't
sure.
say, man. Mine is down for me. She's ride or die. Yeah.
I got one thought to leave with everybody, and this is something I've come to understand. Love is not what you say, but it's what you do.
It's definitely,
Yeah.
it's definitely a word.
Yeah.
It's an action word.
That's
Yeah,
it.
definitely, man. So, Shannon, where you at, bro?
Man, you know, y'all, you know, finances, y'all gonna tell me over and over again, finance is a big issue. The little joke. Anyway.
Oh, man.
Honestly though, man, it can make or break a relationship.
I agree.
You know, and I'm not saying that that's my main focus on my relationship with my spouse, but it will make or break a relationship.
Everybody need to know the good and the bad, man.
Oh, yeah.
They need to know the good and the bad of
So,
relationships.
Man, I'm glad we had that talk, man. Drake,
Yeah.
I'm your brother for life, man. I wish you well. I want you to find that ride or die, bro. You know what I mean? But it's gonna come with good and bad. And it's gonna come with heartache and everything, man. You hear me? Joy and pain. Frankie Beverly, bro. He meant that.
I saw this commercial the other day at Match.com. They say, dudes say, no, I'm just messing with you straight.
So one
What do
mic,
you say?
with you too, man.
one mic, we gonna wrap this thing up by wishing y'all peace, love, and soul. And we'll be back, man. Our second topic is gonna be good. And before we get out of here, personally, I just want to thank y'all for being patient with us. We're gonna clean this thing up as much as we can, get better, and we're not going anywhere. If we out what we doing is just sitting around talking like we always have.
We're doing something productive with our time.
I'm glad y'all invited me out. I didn't want to
Glad you came, bro.
And you actually interjected this evening.
Yeah,
Interjected.
One time I did, yeah. I'm gonna try.
So, as always, we wish y'all well. One mic.
One love.